Have you ever felt like a prisoner whose jailer is a like button? Be honest with yourself. The moment you post a photo, a status, and then every 5 minutes you check your phone, your heart skips a beat when you see that red notification bubble. You feel important. You feel validated. But Stoicism will throw cold water on that euphoria. Epictetus once said, "Any person who has the power to make you angry becomes your master." And I would add, anyone who can make you happy with just a compliment is also your master. You are handing the keys to your soul to strangers. In the ancient silence of the Emerald Forest, there was a law: survival. The wolf hunts to eat, the deer runs to live. But for Pavo, the forest was not a home, it was a stage. Pavo moved with a calculated grace. He would rather starve than be seen with a beak stained with wild berries on the ground. When the clearing reached its peak crowd, Pavo felt the hum of anticipation. Snap! A massive fan erupted, shimmering with 100 iridescent eyes. He drank their silence like the finest wine. But as the sunlight began to die, the magic curdled. The deer went for water, the rabbits to their burrows. A heavy silence settled over the clearing. Pavo stayed in his pose, muscles cramping, tail still fanned out, but now it was just a wall of feathers facing an empty room. He shrieked, "Look at me!" But only the wind answered. He dragged himself to a clear pool of water. In that water, he didn't see a king. He saw a frantic, disheveled bird. Without the admiration reflected in the eyes of others, he felt like he had ceased to exist. Why did Pavo suffer so much? Because he was wearing the golden handcuffs. Most think criticism is the enemy, but Stoicism teaches a deadlier truth. Praise is the most effective cage. When someone insults you, you are on guard, you fight back, you remain yourself. But when someone praises you, you become soft, you open the gates of your fortress. And subtly, you begin to change your behavior just to keep the praise coming. You are no longer living for yourself. You are living for the version they like. Imagine being the most powerful man on earth. When you speak, nations tremble. When you walk, thousands bow. That was the life of Marcus Aurelius. He could have spent his days drowned in the sweetest perfume of flattery. But look at his desk inside a military tent. He isn't writing flowery decrees to be carved in marble for posterity. He is writing to himself. He knew a secret Pavo never learned. The pedestal is a trap. Marcus wrote, "An emerald remains an emerald, even if no one calls it beautiful." Pavo is a puppet. His strings are pulled by the crowd. Marcus is an architect. He builds his worth from the bricks of integrity. Do you want to be the one waiting for a stranger's nod, or the one standing firm on your own 2 feet? The Stoic philosopher Antipater taught us about the archer. He chooses the finest bow. He feathers his arrows with precision. He breathes with the wind. This is everything within his control. But the moment the arrow leaves the string, it is no longer his. A sudden gust of wind can blow it off. The target might move. If his goal is must hit, he lives in anxiety. But if his goal is to shoot a perfect shot, then he succeeded the moment he released. Apply this to your life. Posting a video is releasing the string. Views and praise are the wind. Don't let the wind define who you are. Be proud because you shot an honest shot. We live in a world designed to exploit Pavlov's instincts. Every like is a digital breadcrumb thrown to a hungry bird. But listen, that bread doesn't nourish you, it only makes you hungrier. Are you letting an algorithm tell you if your day is valuable? If the green line goes up, you smile. If the red line drops, you fall into depression. You have outsourced your soul to dry lines of code. It is time to take back the remote control of your happiness. There is a profound dignity in doing something well when no one is watching. Look at the craftsman polishing the underside of a wooden table. That part will always face the floor. No customer sees it. No one pays extra for it. Why does he do it? Because he knows. If you only perform when watched, your character is just a temporary movie set. Practice a secret virtue. Do something noble and tell no one, especially not the internet. If praise is a gilded cage, then what is criticism? To a Stoic, it is fuel. Marcus Aurelius compared the soul to a blazing fire. Everything you throw into it, whether it's trash or a heavy blanket meant to smother it, only makes it burn brighter. When someone criticizes you, look at it with the eyes of a scientist. Is there a grain of truth? If yes, it's a free lesson. If no, it's just the wind whistling through trees. Don't pray for a world of only praise. That world will make you weak. Most of us build our happiness on a beach. When the tide of public opinion is high, we feel great. When it recedes, we are left shivering and alone. Stoicism teaches us to build an inner citadel on a high cliff. Validation is a loan, not a gift. And the world always collects its debts when you least expect it. Your fortress is built of integrity, courage, and reason. It is the only property no one can take away. Back to Pavo. He stands by the clear pool of water, watching the sunlight fade. He begins, painfully, to pluck out the heavy feathers that kept him grounded. One by one, the fake eyes fall into the mud. He becomes ordinary, but he becomes light. He jumps to a high branch, no longer a spectacle for others to watch. He is just a bird, singing his own song. Freedom is not having the world's attention. Freedom is when you no longer need it. The cage door was always open. You just have to walk out.